Hello, I'm Piper, clown, and ASM artist. And today, going to be doing a special clown makeup tutorial. And it's special because you won't be copying my look unless you really want to. But instead, I will be guiding you along the way with tips, tricks, suggestions, options, but of course, feel free to use your imagination and we'll create a custom look for you. I have no idea what makeup I'm going to be doing yet, and I never know what I'm going to do when I'm going into a look, but that's part of the fun of it. It's like playing. Let me catch you up to where I am right now. First things first, if you're going to be wearing a ruff or a pullover type shirt or what have you, I highly recommend putting them on before the makeup so your makeup doesn't get smudged. And I think it's also good to wear your outfit and or accessories as you're doing makeup because it can be a source of inspiration and it can help you make sure you have a cohesive look. The next thing is going to be to cleanse your skin, and I highly recommend makeup wipes because after you do that you can hold on to it and then use it to clean off your hand as you play. And then after that, what I like to do is lay my makeup sponge on the makeup wipe so it gets just a little bit damp uniformly. And while that's soaking, I get some lotion and put it all over my face evenly. And make sure you get in all the little crinkles by your eyes and everything. Moisturize your lips and just let that set for a moment. Then you're going to take some clown skin. I love this brand, CC Beauty. It doesn't break out my skin, so highly recommend. I rub it all over. Make sure you have it twisted up a bit, just like deodorant, but not quite. Put it all over, and then you're going to dab, 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 dab. And I highly recommend using good lighting and using a mirror instead of a camera because you can think you did a stellar job and then you go to the bathroom and in that lighting you're like, oh my god, this is actually really bad. Now there's an optional step here and I don't partake. Some people do a translucent powder. Personally, I don't because I find that it can reveal crinkles over time, but I can see how it's nice for keeping the makeup, dry. I smudge all the time when it stays wet, and also when it's hot, it can melt a bit, so this might help with that. Now, something I don't recommend doing first is putting on your wig. However, as I said, I am a clown girl, and it's natural for me. If you are wearing a wig first, perhaps for inspiration or, maybe that's just how you want to roll, just clip back the hair that's going to get in your way. And a nice way I like to cover the sides of my natural hair with this ratty old wig is to take a clump, separate it, tuck it behind my ear, and then, it looks a lot better than that. I'll give you all my little secrets. Oh, another tip, speaking of tips, before you do this, make sure that you have caught up on everything you want to eat, drink, blow your nose, get touching your face out of your system, because once this is on, you can see how you have some on me. It just tends to get everywhere. But if you do break the rules, It's okay. It might not affect it very much. And also for some looks, you don't need a white base layer on your lips, so you could go ahead and wipe it off. As I said, I have no idea what I'm doing yet. But I have my makeup here. That didn't sound very good. That's cute, right? And I have some of my human makeup out as well, in case we wanted to do any these shimmery things. Some sparkle. Perhaps a deep red lip for the black and the red. Let me demonstrate how accessories can come into play. For example, I could wear this party hat, or I could wear this fascinator. I could wear it so the red is overhanging, I can twirl it around, and actually this hat is what I want to be wearing. I like the way it looks with the ruff and the rainbow butterflies tying their rainbow sleeves, which makes it a bright, fun look despite the black. Maybe I could do some rainbows with black borders of some sort. I also was considering being inspired by this butterfly that fell off the hat, doing red, black, and white spots. I have some Q-tips here that are great for spots. If you have an eyeshadow palette that has lots of colors, I do recommend this one. I like this brand because they don't test on animals. Same with ColourPop, same with all the makeup that I use. I make sure. And the lotion, everything. Lotions from Lush. I've got some, a lot of ColourPop. I really love ColourPop. I never know if it's NYX or NYX, but those are my two big, anyways. You can take the eyeshadow and do rainbow or any colored freckle if you like. Could also help you make stars. You could do like a pastel rainbow and do white clouds, like a blended rainbow, you know, not like a stripy rainbow. So usually I start with eyeshadow or eyebrows. I'm kind of intrigued in this butterfly idea. I wonder if I could just stick it on there. I have some spirit gum. How would it look if it was eyeshadow? Oh, that's cute. Let's do something like that. That's kind of like face painting. And I don't have any face painting stuff, but think of the cool possibilities. I used to have UV face paint, and I do have a UV rainbow light. So I have, oh wait, was I wearing the makeup in the video? No, because it all dried out. But in that video I have camera that is rainbows, and my outfit is different kind of rainbows, and they all... Anyways, doing my makeup always takes like at least an hour. I'll try to make this video chopped up. But it's just so fun to play. Okay, so now I'm wondering, is the butterfly a little too basic bitch? Is it a little too obvious? Also have rhinestones that can be incorporated, various types, and glitter, and I really liked for my clown school nurse roleplay, where I used this glow-in-the-dark star to create negative space for blush. I did that, and then I also recently, here it is, I cut out a diamond, and once I wore it this way, like stuck on my skin as the thing, and then once I did it with eyeshadow, and it ended up looking like a sunburn. That was in my last video. Check it out if you want. I'm procrastinating because I don't know what to do. I have various lipstick colors. I got red, hot pink, black, got like a berry color that's all fucked up, berry color that's all messed up, and clear gloss. And you can make lipstick out of sparkles and eyeshadow, and or I've done both before. I love this hot pink eyeshadow, but it stains through the clown paint for some reason, so be aware that can happen. Oh, I kind of like this big red gem. So yeah, another thing you have to take into consideration is your clown personality. Now, there are what I like to call the 3 clown categories, and they are silly, sexy, and scary. But I suppose I could add another category, and that would be sad. Teardrops are a common part of clown culture. I'm kind of a fan of that. What's up? This one's kind of different. Asymmetry is also part of clown culture. And if you're wondering, do these have sticky backs? Nope, they're just sticking to the clown skin. I like to call clown paint clown skin. It's just fun. Switch it up with the blue teardrop. It's a little crooked, but I'm learning not to be a perfectionist. And clown makeup is a great time to chill out about that. Did you know that when clowns trademark their makeup, they do it by painting it on an egg? And that means that somewhere there's a registry of clown makeup. I know I said I'm not a perfectionist, but I like that better. Ooh. I don't know about that monarch butterfly thing, guys. Unless I tried to include the sky. Okay, I might not peel all that off. We might keep that. Feeling just a little precarious. We could bring in the yellow. I do love bringing in the yellow. Could do yellow eyes. I think I just did yellow eyes though. Do we want to do ginger eyebrows? Are we making this a natural look? Or we could do thin black lines. Might look a little harsh with the color. We could do sparkles, all sparkles. If you have face paint, you could do like a squiggly line or something interesting. Another thing, if you have a glue stick, you can use that to really smooth down your eyebrows, and then when the clown skin goes on top, it hides better. So you can raise the eyebrow, and a raised eyebrow is a really popular clown look. And Chapel Roan takes advantage of that, and drag queens in general take advantage of the ability to be more artistic and have more of a canvas if you raise the eyebrow. And it helps have bigger expressions, and that's what clowns are all about, among other things. I'm procrastinating again, and that is part of being a perfectionist. And perhaps I'm procrastinating because I'm worried it won't be perfect, and it certainly might not be. The last time I did a makeup video, it wasn't really a tutorial, it was just like, I'm gonna ramble and do my makeup. But I started doing, I don't even remember what, and then I took a big detour halfway through and did something completely different, so who knows what can happen. I don't think I'm gonna go with the full nose. And the reason is it's really fucking annoying. It also always casts a weird shadow. It's hard to find where the light can be, where the nose looks good and it's not. I'm not a fan, but kudos to you if you can pull it off, because it is very cute. And it is a much more playful look. I don't have a rubber nose, but if you're curious about how they stay on without a string, similar to a septum piercing, it just slips right in there. Pretty clever. Kind of what if I do? Guys, this is wild. What if I do yellow sparkle eyebrows? I'm gonna do it. I always worried I'm gonna slice my eyes with the glitter. Sorry if you're listening to this to relax, but it's probably fine. Make sure you get glitter that's like, approved by cosmetic grade. Not food safe. I'll be okay. Of course, yellow's at the bottom. Looks like the blue is leaking. Deal with that later. So this is kind of like a lip gloss. Oh my god, is it dried up? It's dried shut, and I kind of don't think. I'm gonna use my lip gloss and we're gonna see if it works. It'll be an experiment. You never know what's gonna happen. This is called Sugar Glass, and it smells pretty good. I can't remember if it tastes good. Okay, anyways, I'm just gonna fucking go for it. Oh, I forgot I'm not supposed to swear. Oh well. Okay, so tap it before you unscrew. It'll lessen the chances of it going everywhere. And then, oh, it's got blue all over me. Lick your finger, dip it in, and then dab, 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 dab. Maybe close your eye to be safe. Dab, 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 dab. I forgot that I don't have. I was closing both eyes. I forgot you can still look with one of your eyes. Okay, I didn't consider that my natural eyebrow would be showing through so much, but it does make sense. And I am packing on the glitter. I have glitter permanently stuck to my floors, and I hope the next person who lives here is into that. I hope my landlord is into that. I haven't tried very hard to get rid of it because I like it, but it is stuck. So So if you have any tips and tricks, let me know in the comments. And also let me know what kind of things you ended up doing with your makeup or want to do. I don't know about that. I do like in videos how like when I turn my head, the glitter just kind of catches the light. But what can we do? I could do some eyeshadow. Maybe I can do some ginger and then it'll look... Is that offensive, ginger? Sorry. I've always wanted red hair growing up. I'm very attracted to ginger people, love, so it's not said with it. Anyways, is this just gonna flick all of it off? Maybe. I could just do front, make it look like a gradient. You live and you learn. But we're making progress. How are your eyebrows turning out, I wonder? Oh, I just hit the pan. That means that I got all the way down to the metal bottom because I've used it so much. Whoa, that was a very special moment that you're here for. I've been doing clown makeup for a little over 2 years now. It's alright. I'm getting bits of glitter in it. But I did really hit the pan. I made sure it wasn't just glitter. The yellow, look how much I've hit the yellow. Let's see. And I did go make sure you're like dipping the Q-tip in at an angle, and that way you're not using all of it because you will have to like swivel it around because the white paint is gonna get like all up in there and you don't want to touch the white paint to your eyeshadow palette because it'll like ruin it. More tips, more good tips. At a certain point you might just have to go to the other end, which I started to do and should have kept doing. Just blow on your palette and it helps. Let's see this hot pink, how it has like a weird, that's from the white paint. Okay, so it's a little aggressive, but it's a little sparkly too. Bit thick today, but that was really in like 2015, which was 10 years ago. Oh my god, that was 10 years ago. Wow. Okay, eyeshadow. Let's just put that away and think about eyeshadow. I could do like super shimmery and then maybe do like a big black eyeliner. Maybe I could do a blue to reference these, and also a nice blue is nice, and it's a primary color, which clowns. I like going with the primary cyan, magenta, and yellow. I think it's a really cool look. But however, I have gone with the classic red, blue, yellow. I feel like the cyan, magenta, yellow is a more modern, outgoing clown, and these primary colors are a little more classic, but that can be nice too. Okay. Oh yeah, blue. Yeah, I'm into blue. Am I into teal? I don't have any teal on my sleeves though. But is it cool that it would stand out? Okay, let's do teal, and then if I don't like it, I can go over it with another blue. So pretty. This is when the makeup wipe is good to have, because you can just like, And if you ever think about leaving your lids light, notice it does get some creasing. So a white powder in that case would probably actually help with that, counterintuitively to me. I don't know, maybe I should be putting powder on my face. So now I'm going to switch fingers. Ooh. Now I want to do like a teal hot pink thing. I'm gonna have to change the outfit. But maybe like the other video I changed the makeup midway through. Maybe this one I'm changing the outfit. Okay, and I like to blend it out. Okay, now I'm just gonna go to the other hand. This one's always a little trickier because it's not my dominant hand. I could like use my, I still have another one for you. Whatever. It's like, whatever method works. You could use a brush. Probably would make my life easier if I did. But it's also kind of nice, you know, like the sensation, the tactile feeling of finger painting is nice. It's a great grounding activity if you need one because you can really like feel the textures. Like, and if you're ever in a creative slump, I highly recommend painting just to feel how it feels to paint without worrying about what you're making and if it's good. In this video, you get makeup clown tips and perfectionist tips. Okay. You know, it doesn't match this blue, but I don't hate it. Don't hate it. And then I could do some shimmer, but then that's like the beach, and then I'm like, what am I doing here? Oh, and it's a little Queen of Hearts. Is that good or bad? It's a little Queen of Hearts / Alice. I kind of like the idea of yellow. I like the idea of yellow a lot because it's the most used one on the palette. But I do try to leave like a little bit of white right at the edge of the eyebrow, like as like a highlighter. It helps it pop. Now, this is a subtle difference, but it's better. It matters. And sometimes I just blend out the makeup at the bottom until it just disappears off to wherever. And then sometimes I'll like go like this, so it's a sharp line. But then usually I have to touch it up with the sponge if I do that, and that's not the end of the world. And if you accidentally lean on your face and you get like a sponge like that, just touch it up. And if you really need to, you can even add some to this, you know, make it work. Okay. And then do we do like a classic red lip? That's so like, I don't know. I just did a black lip in my last look, so I kind of don't want to do that. I don't know, and I'm like a little bored with it. I just found this silver holographic butterfly I used ages ago. Okay. I would prefer gold, but you know, I don't have that, so. Can I use this? Not really. I only have one of those and I can't find the other one. Oh my god, my nose! I have to do the nose. It's kind of just like I put stickers on my face. And in a way, that is what I've done. Okay, I am feeling a classic red nose, and I'll show you a little trick I do for them sometimes. Okay, so I've got red eyeshadow. You have to decide if you're doing like a cute little nose or if you're gonna blend it out more. Don't forget to get the undersides. I mean, or not, if you prefer not to. Okay, and then switch to a clean finger for the blending. Decide how far up you're going to take it. You can switch to another finger if you need to bring in more of the light. Bring the nose down a little. Cute. And then now what I'm going to do is take some red lipstick, pinky, put it on the very tippy top of the nose. So it's extra bright. And if you do a different color nose, you play with the whole palette. You can do a pop of shimmer on top, any kind of shimmer that you have, or an iridescent shadow if you have one, or a gem. I've done gemstones before. Could do a gemstone again. Found a tiny red gemstone. You can also do glitter. I've done that. It's kind of Rudolph. It's giving Rudolph. It's kind of cute. I also have this oval. Might not stick. It's kind of cute. And I can do this here. It's a little more interesting. Okay. And of course you can do blush all the way this way. You could do blush here, you could do blush here, you could do circles here. There's a lot of options. You could do all sorts of face painting. There are a lot of things you can do with this real estate right here. Negative space, as we discussed. Maybe I'll do a little red on the inside of the eyes. With lipstick. Maybe I'll regret this. Maybe it should be a shimmer. Yep. This is a jelly shadow, so it has a lid. And it's like an interesting consistency. I really like it. This finger is clean. Ooh, this helps tie in the silver butterfly. a lot of it, so oops, there goes my nose. This makes it a little more interesting. Some on my nose, so I don't have to deal with a pesky gem. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is really going to transform the look. And I think it's important because it helps with big eye expressions, and that is such a part of clowning. Okay, eyelashes. And I'm a big fan of magnetic eyelashes. Oh, my hair is crazy. I totally forgot I was going to set up a mirror for myself so I could actually see what I'm doing. This is blended poorly, but not the end of the world. I can see the colors a lot more vibrantly. And if you skip the lotion step before you put on the clown skin, you're going to notice patchiness at a certain point because your skin is going to be like absorbing it in different areas. Anyways, putting on eyeliner, which I'm not very good at. You have to be thick enough on this that the magnet can latch on. Including all the way to the inner corner there. You can see that it's kind of like a purplish shimmer a little bit in certain lighting. Look a little crazy. The clowns are a little crazy, so that's okay. Going back in and adding blue. Okay, that went way better than I thought it was going to. Gonna dip it back in and make sure you get rid of the excess. Now this side is always harder. Let's see how it goes. Can you see? Sort of. Okay, I kind of saved it. Oh, but there's still treacherous seas ahead. And you do have to let this dry for like a little bit before you put on. And this brand that I'm using right now, oh, more focus. This brand isn't very forgiving after you put them on. They do have like a little mechanism to help you put them on, but like I don't use that. I used it once and I was like, huh, this does make it easier. And for some reason, I still don't use it. Okay, and usually to just give that more drying time, next I'll put on mascara. Because you've got white paint. And even though you're putting on false lashes, it'll look weird. You can do lower lashes if you like. I'm always afraid I'll make it worse. Maybe I should with this look though. I've tried magnetic lower lashes with a different brand I haven't even tried with this brand, but they were too close together and they kept magnetizing to each other. But it was so cute though. I mean, not that, but wait, I'm using the camera. Why am I doing that? Okay, how big and doll-like? Yeah, my eyeshadow's not very interesting today. So we could go big. Yeah. Blink a few times. And they really stay on very snugly and for a long time. Much better than glue, in my opinion. And these prevent glitter from falling into your eyes. That's good. See, that really takes it to the next level. Kind of feeling a classic red lip. Is that boring? I don't do lip liner, mostly because I just don't own any. See if this has an interesting name. Seduction. Speaking of interesting, sometimes I make I connect my cupid's bow and make like a rounded, and that gives it kind of a clown shape. But my cupid's bow turned out pretty nice, so I kind of don't want to mess with it. Alright, that's the look. Oh, my hat. Should we do it this way, or this way, or this way, this way? This way. Or that way, you know, that's fine too. Ooh, butterfly friends. Oh wait, I should have good posture. This is a reminder to check your posture. I almost didn't mention because I didn't want to draw attention to it, but you should consider color theory when you're picking out your lipstick color, because some colors make your teeth look even more yellow, and they always will look yellow because of the white, unless you've bleached them, I suppose. But then certain, not even just the color of the lip, but the undertone of the lip can bring out the yellow. So just something to keep in mind. Thank you for clowning around with me. And if you happen to enjoy this video, I would appreciate you liking, commenting, or subscribing. Give me a bit of dopamine if I'm honest. And I also genuinely would love to hear what you created, either on your face or in your mind. I love how clowns can be so unique, and that uniqueness can be so visibly and theatrically expressed to the world. It's a special thing, and it's fun. That happens sometimes. I like to say it's good luck.